Yaesu FT-65 dual band analog HT. I've heard this thing referred to as a Baofeng Killer. Let's find out.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, welcome to Ham Radio 2.0. My name's Jason. I'm KC5HWB. On this channel, we do reviews, news, and how-tos of many things that are new in amateur radio. I used to say everything. I think I'm going to replace it with the 17 minis. Because it's not really everything. I've never reviewed a IC 7851. Someone's got one of those they want to send me, then that'd be great. All right, so this is the Yaesu FT-65. This has been out for a little while. Yaesu's got 2 or 3 radios along this line. I mentioned this radio on my Best HT of 2020 video, which I can post right there over my logo. You can see that little card pop up on YouTube. By the way, special welcome to those of you who are listening on the audio podcast. I rip out the audio from most of my videos and put it up on a service called Spreaker, which then publishes it to iTunes and iHeartRadio and SoundCloud and a couple other places. So if you have a podcast app on your phone, search for Ham Radio 2.0. I'm probably there. And you can listen to audio portions of almost every episode. I don't do every episode, but I do most episodes. Episodes such as this one won't be great on audio only because I'm going to be showing you a new radio today. So it really kind of depends on what we're talking about. Anyway, special welcome to all you out there listening in the audio podcast world. So this radio, I'm going to switch over to my overhead camera here. No, not that one. Gosh, what is wrong with me? This one right here. This is a Yaesu FT-65. This is an unboxing. It's a dual band FM transceiver. And I'm going to show, one good thing about Yaesu, these manuals are in very good English. So you can read through that and get some more information. Information about the rechargeable battery pack. There's your warranty card directly from Yaesu. And I'm going to take this out here. Antenna. HT. That's the battery right there. Battery's a 1950 milliamp hour battery. Yeah, 1950 right there. Get a close-up of that. Charging cradle right there, and belt clip. Let me ask you guys something. What in the world is wrong with these companies that want to charge you $300 or $400 for an HT, and it doesn't come with a charging cradle? What is up with that? Yaesu's one of them. They're top-of-the-line HT right now. The FT3D, which I have, it's right there above my head. You can't see it, but it's there. Trust me, it's right there. Didn't come with the freaking charging cradle. Came with the cable you plug into it. So this radio here sells for about $80 on my friends at RNL. My show sponsors, my good friends over at RNL.com, have this radio for about $80. So an $80 HT comes with the charging cradle. And the north of $300 HT with Yaesu System Fusion doesn't. And touchscreen, and GPS, and APRS, all this kind of good stuff. What is up with that? Anyway, these are things that my mind wonders about when I'm creating videos. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, this thing right here, this is the HT. They say this is a Baofeng Killer, and yeah, I guess maybe, kind of, somewhat, sorta, maybe. But they've said that about radios before. It is an $80 HT, dual band HT, and it is, and you can still get Baofengs for $27 free shipping on Amazon, depending on which one. I mean, the UV5R, come on, you can get those, and those are, so you can get like 3 of those for the price of this one. So is it a Baofeng Killer? In price, no. In quality, Most likely, yes. I haven't used it yet, so we're not going to, I'm not going to promise you that until we use it. But I will show you this. This is going to freak some people out, so prepare yourselves here. All right, we got a close-up there. Look at that. Right there, what's that say? Made in China. Yaesu, however you say that word, Musin, Molson Company Ltd. Made in China. When I did my unboxing of the FTM-300, their new mobile dual-band fusion radio, it says made in China on the box too. But the FT3D, their HT, their high-dollar HT, does say made in Japan. So it really kind of depends on, I guess, what you're doing, which one it is. So anyway, so before someone puts that in the comments about, well, it's made in China. Well, that's true, it is. But so is the Baofeng that you probably have 3 of. So anyway, that is what they say about that. Let's put this together. If I could figure out how radios work. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. The snap is in there. Look at that. Oh boy. That's a stout antenna. That really is a let me zoom back a touch more here. This is a really stout antenna. I didn't look and see what the connector was. It's an SMA, obviously, but which direction? Okay, so the SMA female is on the antenna and the male part's on the radio there. That's good to know. It is important information to have. Boom. Okay, it comes up to 144. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Okay. So, first thing that I noticed, you just right off the bat, is obviously it is single band display. There is absolutely nothing fancy about this whatsoever. Single band display, you've got the frequency and you've got the battery indicator, and that is about it. So you've got a P1, P2, P3, P4 buttons. I assume those are probably programmable. Here's your up-down buttons, which you can use to control the VFO. It does have a single knob on top for volume. It's got the probably an emergency there. PTT, up-down, which I'm assuming. Nope, those are programmable as well. So the top one is a monitor. Opens up the squelch. The bottom one, F. Oh, that's your function button. Okay, well, good to know. Function 2. Okay, so pressing the P button, P1, 2, 3, 4 does nothing. Function. Okay. Switches is probably like a call channel. Transmit power high, 5 watts. Mid 2.5 watts, low 0.5 watt. Nice. 0.5 watt's cool. Set. That's function, and then the P2 button is how I'm doing that. So function and P3. Squelch type. There we go. Pager, DCS, reverse tone, tone squelch, transmit tone, receive tone, off. So we're going to do transmit tone. Nope. That transmit tone. Okay, so I set the... Okay, I guess that's all you do. Function P4 does nothing. Okay. Memory. This is your VM button right here. Let me make sure I'm in the... This is VM button right here. Band. It will go to 440. Okay, so we're on memory channel now. That's the M there and the 001. I'm going to go back to VFO. I hit band and it goes to 440. I hit band again, or band again. That's WF. Oh, that's weather, I think. Looks like FM stereo, though. That says WFM. something FM. I don't know what W means, but that's an FM stereo. 95 megahertz is on the FM stereo band. There we go. Okay. So 146.52. Let's see. Those buttons do nothing when you press them by themselves. Let's hold down the... There we go. That's what I'm looking for, is a menu. Okay, so a long press on this dude right here will bring you into this menu. Okay, and we've got... Yeah, 38. There's a weather alert. APO arts. Battery saver. Busy channel lockout. Beep, bell, companion, whatever that is. Boom. And if I hit... Okay, now if I want to select CTCSS... There we go. That's how you do it. And you press, then you short press the function button again. Again, the function button is the bottom, but this is your PGT. This opens the squelch for monitor. This is your function button. I assume that all of those features are probably programmable in this, nope. Okay, let's do that again. In this menu somewhere. That. There we go. Press function again. Short press the function again. It starts flashing. Short press. Short press. And how do you go back? Not that way. Okay. Well, I guess I could just get out of it like that and press that back in there. Okay, now we're back to that. CWID, it's got a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, so I turned on the, I don't need to be there. Let's go to, okay. And then, okay, so it auto set my negative offset, which is correct. And it has transmit tone, TTN is what that says. It's not really picking up much, but there is a repeater on that frequency. So, move that out of the way. No. KC5H, WB testing. Okay, it's hitting it sort of, kind of, a little bit. There's a repeater on over a hill in that direction on that frequency. So, anyway, not a bad little radio for what it is, I guess. You know, much like the FT-60, I guess you could really kind of say this, that's the predecessor to this radio. It has single band display. Okay. It has, let me go back over here. I want to show you the other side of the radio. Overhead, right here. So this guy over here has the speaker mic button. Make sure it's in the, yeah. If you see that, those two, the transmit or the receive, top one is the receive, bottom one's a microphone, typically. Those are closer together than your standard two-prong. What used to be called a Kenwood is now really kind of referred to as a Baofeng connector. So it takes a proprietary speaker mic, it looks like. Zoom that back out. This is for the charging cradle, obviously. There's a better shot of the side over there. And the top of the radio. I wonder what this button does. Oh, it's got a flash. It's got... Okay, now it's a Chinese radio. It's got a light on it. I mean, you know, what radio made in China would be complete without a flashlight of some sort? You know, I went fishing last weekend with my dad and my brother out at Lake Fork. And we did some nighttime fishing. We went out to the lake to where this guy had a pier out in the water, and he had he had put a couple of floodlights in the lake. So in the lake, they had these green floodlights, and there's fish. You can see the fish. It's like 11 o'clock at night. It's pitch black outside. All these stars, because Lake Fork's in the middle, and it's out in the country. It's not in the middle of nowhere, but it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. And he had these lights planted down there in the lake, and all these fish around. You can, cast in and catch fish at night because fish are attracted to light. Crappie fish type thing. And I had my Radioddity GS5B with me because it's easy to program on trips with a micro USB charger. And I used the flashlight on it. Yeah, I did. I used the flashlight on that radio. It was fun. I had a regular real flashlight in my pocket also, which was a heck of a lot brighter. But I'm like, you know what? I've got my radio in my pocket, and I just hit the flashlight, and it's on the bottom of that radio, and I'm like looking around. So it can actually be used in a useful manner. So anyway, this radio here, the FT-65 is built to a commercial grade standards, including an IP54 rating for dust and water protection, and the MIL 810 CD and E standards, making this radio suitable for operation in the harshest of environments. It's not IP67, but an IP54 is not bad. 5 watts of reliable RF output power, and the radio is sure to be heard. Never miss a call with 1 watt of crisp, clear audio output from the oversized front panel speaker. I don't know if I'd call that oversized or not, but, I mean, it's got a front panel speaker, so, nope. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. A lot of people complain that they think that the FT3D speaker is not loud. I guess I can kind of see that, although I've never had a problem with hearing it, but okay. Okay. Packaged with the powerful 1950 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery, giving the radio over 9 hours of operating time, or upgrade to the optional high-capacity 2500 milliamp hour lithium-ion pack for over 11.5 hours of extended operating time. To ensure minimal downtime, the FT-65R also comes packaged with a 3.5-hour rapid charger. Let's see. QRK, Quick Recall Key. Okay, that's fun. PC programmable. More advanced features. Tons of advanced features are loaded in this compact radio, including transceiver-to-transceiver cloning with the optional SCU36 clone cable, FM band receiver equipped, ARTS, Automatic Range Transponder System, DTMF operation, CTCSS and DSS operation, and timeout timer, and more. I want to know what the heck that Automatic Range Transponder System, what the heck is that? ARTS provides a handshake with other ARTS-equipped transceivers, and the display indicates an out-of-range condition exists, if an out-of-range condition exists. The base station, typically a mobile unit like the FT-8900R, can then alert the field unit to move to a better location. A 6-character CWID memory is also provided for Morse code identification for your station every 10 minutes during ARTS operation. Cool. I didn't know that. That sounds vaguely familiar because I've had an FT-8900 for a long time. I haven't used it in a while, but when I got it, I was reading up on the features about it. So good to know. Good to know. I did not know that. So that is good information to have. All right, so the FT-65 sells for $79.99 on RNL.com. It does come with free shipping from that website. It looks like Gigaparts, HRO, and a couple others have it as well. So if DX Engineering looks like, oh look, it's on Amazon. All right, I'll put it. Oh, currently unavailable. It's on Amazon. It's just not available on Amazon at this time. So I will put a link below to RNL.com. I'll also put the Amazon link below. The Amazon link does provide me with affiliate commissions on some purchases. And I have a lot of those links in my YouTube description on all the different videos that I post. It does help to support the channel. should you decide to do it. But always check prices. Check prices. You know, I keep saying, somebody came along about my HT video, and they're like, oh, well, the prices you list are out of date. And I'm like, well, that just means I recorded the video and 24 hours passed, because prices change all the time. So this thing's $80 today at R&L. If you're watching this video a year and a half after I post it, then chances are the price is going to change a little bit, if this radio is even still made after that point in time. So, yeah, good solid radio. I wouldn't mind carrying this myself. I do like... Oh, I didn't show that. I should show that. That was... Golly, that was that repeater. I forgot I had it turned up so high. Goodness, that was not fun. Okay, so one thing I do like, it does have... I should have showed this originally. The connectors for the belt clip are on the radio body, not the battery. So if you want to get they're talking about an optional battery on the Yaesu site. If you want to get the optional extended battery for it, yeah, let's see that a little bit better. You can change out batteries, have one in the cradle, have one on the radio, and just have the single belt clip. So that's always good. I like it when they do that, and when they don't attach the belt clip directly to the battery, because if you want multiple batteries, you got to get belt clips and blah, blah, blah. So single display, no dual standby, no dual receive. You can scan both bands at the same time. Scan through memory. Well, you can scan through the memory channels, which can include channels from both bands at the same time. If you're scanning VFO, it only scans one band at a time, but that's typical of most radios anyway. So, not a bad little radio for $80. If you're looking for a first HT, something that is going to give you better performance, better receiver capability. I'm actually kind of impressed it picked up that repeater from over there, because that repeater is way over a ridge. I am in the shack down in my neighborhood, which is in a valley, and it's picking up that 2-meter repeater from over there, so that's pretty darn good. Let me know, guys, who's got this radio. If you have it, if you have its predecessor, which is the FT-60, it's about twice the price, but they still make those radios and still sell them because everybody likes them. They're so popular. Really popular HT from Yaesu. And those are actually made in Japan, or at least they were. I don't know if that's still true or not. Be interested to see what you guys have to say about it. Put your comments below. Let me know what you think. 73, thanks for watching. Everyone stay safe.